I hope you have a most wonderful day, a most wonderful weekend, a most wonderful Sunday, so forth and so on. I hope you guys have had a good week. I know my week's been kind of just meh. I got testing on Tuesday, so I'm a little bit like stressed out, so that's good. That's gonna be fun. Having a great Sunday. That's good game. That's good. Do you guys have anything to eat for lunch? Anything at all? My week was pretty darn a darn goose too. Darn goose. Good. Oh, okay, I was like goose. What? So how was exam? Dude, that's on Tuesday. Holy shit. You guys are like oh my god. I just said I was taking an exam. You guys are like, oh, you already took it? I'm like, no, I did not. It's on Tuesday. I haven't been studying. I really should. I'm gonna probably do last minute studying though, like later on this evening. Right after I'm done getting the thumbnail ready for this video that's coming out. Speaking of videos coming out, I know Alara's gonna have one heck of a video to put out because she's actually talking about the same thing I'm gonna be talking about, which is the Sinder doc, as well as some other stuff going on with the release of Battlefield, as well as some other news and so forth and so on, especially with Meanwhile. What is this about an exam? Oh, taking a test. That's it. It's about computers. I could only say that much. Let's say play. You're struggling and it's not even funny anymore. You know what? Fuck you, man. Platty. There, are you happy? The keyboard is dying. Good. Good. Your keyboard should die. Just joking. You're like, what? So coding exam. Basically. Let's see. Other than that though, that's probably pretty much all that's going on. Also with the thing too, that might be a big of a hint of what I might be going on. Actually, I might just say it, but there's like the agency that I did apply for right there is also doing the auditions. So we'll talk more about that as we go on more into the Sinday Talk. There's a lot of stuff that has just been going on. I know I wasn't here like that last week, but I saw some stuff that happened. The talent from Mythos unfortunately graduated. I honestly felt like he was a pretty chill guy, but you know, it's crazy. I guess he just couldn't just keep up with it and all that. It's still funny how you get triggered even though you don't know. But Platzi, I'm just gonna throw a rock at you. How about that? I think that is more than sufficient. I have spoken. So there you go. No. You know what? Look at you just blinking right there, but you know what? Deep down inside, you know I'm right. You know I'm right. Ow. Okay. Thank you. At least that redeem actually works. God damn. But let's get into the rest of what's going on this Sunday, guys, because I do have a lot of stuff to cover. On the Sunday, and this was on September 29th. So this one's a little bit late, but I honestly feel like this kind of goes in together what was going on with currently Battlefield. Since Battlefield, as you may or may have not known, is Battlefield 6, and it's out now. Which, if you've been living under a rock, then I guess you wouldn't know about it. But everyone knows about it. So many people know about it. Game journalists know about it. IGN gave their review on it, where everyone was giving a good solid 9, maybe like 5 or 4 out of 5. 9 out of 10 kind of stuff right there. IGN is just like 5. Mediocre. Damn. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. That actually is kind of bad that they actually would do that. But then again, it's IGN. But first of all, breaking news. EA announces an agreement to be acquired by the PIF Silver Lake affiliate partners for $55 billion, which is a lot of money. A lot of money. And that's actually the text that's going on to that. If you guys want to pause and read it and on YouTube side on videos and all that, when it gets out, feel free. But as of right now, a new report from the game business claims that Battlefield 6 has an estimate of 1.7 million copies pre-ordered on Steam alone, and is expected to sell 5 million within its first week. 29% of Call of Duty players who played Battlefield 6 beta didn't return to Call of Duty. Goddamn, that's 29% of people who actually have a brain cell. That's insane. Thank God, because whatever the shit that was with the skins is kind of, yeah. Yeah, I can't even fathom $55 million. I'll be honest with you. That's a lot of dollars right there. Not only that, a lot of people pre-ordered the game, so 1.7 million copies, and that's like what, like $70 for like video games now. So that's a lot of money. Battlefield's better than Call of Duty. You are one and out of 29% of people who actually are a genius. Congratulations. Or hang on, unless you're playing Battlefield a lot, then you know you're always a Giga Chad. So therefore, you guys got a W on that right there. For the other people who play Call of Duty and did not want to play Battlefield and just stick with Call of Duty, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Like, do you not see this is peak right here? Like, we are cooking, and again, this is all just on Steam alone. So I think the consensus is in that Battlefield is back and it has a lot of people. Not only that, this was right now, and yes, I usually don't pull in the Steam chart, but this is Battlefield right now. God damn. 654K players currently on. It did have an all-time peak of 747,000. But obviously it will go down every now and then, but yeah. Only thing Call of Duty is good is the zombies, and that is a stretch. Damn. I mean, to be fair, zombies from Call of Duty are the only thing that actually has saving them. But other than that, it's just sad. It really is. And look at that. We also got the Twitch stats too. This is how many people are currently watching right now. God damn. Store data, number 1 top sellers, number 1 in wish listed activity, number 2 in daily active users on Steam, which is insane. And again, this is just a small segment. This is just Steam. It's not accounting in Xbox, PlayStation, and all the other stuff like that they have. So Battlefield is back, ladies and gentlemen. Next that we have, chat, is the Sinder doc. Yes, the Sinder doc. And quote, the burden of proof is on the accuser and not the accused. They lied to you. So anyway, here's 1,000 pages of proof. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not reading 1,000 pages, chat. I honestly cannot stress that much. Even Lara is reading it right now too, and I'm right here just like, was this page like? I think she's on page 50 or 60 now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna read that. That's like so much shit on top of that shit that she wrote, which is insane. Also, hi Squirrel, how are you? Fatter Squirrel, I should say, because there's like 2 squirrels in here now. They literally are multiplying. I think everyone is under the consensus like, yeah, can you summarize the Google Doc through the POV of an orc? God damn it. Summarize from that, I need to read it for calling it a massive bunch of lies. Yeah, that's a lot of notable people, as you can see, are talking about it. We have Flipsy, Google Docky. God damn it. I think that's what we're going to have to go with now. We're just going to have to use this meme a lot that he had. Google Docky. So even Ibikio, which I do follow her, also said nah. Let's see. But yeah, it's obviously a bunch of lies, to be honest with you.
Finished. Oh, it's finally finished. A memoir of my life written in red ink.
Oh, yeah.
Barnacles.
To be fair, I honestly, that's actually kind of funny, and I just wanted to play that. I already saw say Google Docky like Jack Black saying chicken jockey. Yeah, that I'm gonna be honest with you, that's the only time I'll say that. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about that. It's crazy. But here, this guy right here, the shitposter detective Dark, summarize this. Thank God, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I am not reading 1,000 pages of Google Docs. Now, I highly recommend you guys follow Lara if you want to go through that burden, but I'm gonna save you guys some brain cells, because I tend to do that research. All right, first of all, again, this is like from his words. TLDR, in the form of the green text, it was annoying to process this. I can only imagine. This guy did it for free. This guy is a legend. You know what? Fuck it. I give him a follow. He literally did something that I did not want to do, and I'll be honest with you, that's a lot of shit that I did not want to read. First off, from the Google Doc, from Cinders, be me. Sinder, a VTuber. All right, okay. So, okay. Get publicly executed online 5 months ago. Okay. Not gonna lie, they had me the first 12%. Actually, that's less than 12%. I don't know my percentage. Friends and colleagues all drop documents at 2 a.m. Why 2 a.m.? I don't know. They could have done 3, but I guess you know what? I guess they were more civilized. I guess they were just a little bit more civilized, not to do it at 3 a.m. Because who will drop a Google Doc at 3 a.m.? Also, who will drop a Google Doc at 2 a.m.? I'm just saying, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. They say I'm a manipulative, narcissistic monster that sabotages everyone. I'll be honest with you. You know, I'll just save that for the end. Internet has a field day. Career goes up in flames. Quite literally living up to the name of the Sinder. And goes into hiding and mental health deleted. I think that would happen to anybody, to be honest with you. Okay, so first of all, going to an actual Google document, guys. Finally has come back with a 1,000-page Google Doc. Basically, you know, like Elden Ring boss chat. So think of like everything that you fought right now of like the 25, 40-page Google Docs. This is a 1,000-page. I was just talking about this, but I honestly feel like, guys, that she probably had all this time. What was it, like in April, right? Like 4 or 5 months. Like this is like 4 or 5 months that she's probably been putting this together every fucking like day. And I'm like, god damn, I'm not reading 1,000 pages, guys. And yeah, she did it anyway. Second, okay, it says, okay guys, here's the truth text. That literally is what it says, guys. It literally says, okay guys, here's the truth text. Okay, first off, I fucked up in some ways. Oh, okay, well, at least she's honest on that part. I think everyone fucked up every day. Even I fucked up. I was about to read a 1,000-page Google Doc, but I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. But I learned because I adapted. Got too focused on the content grind and neglected friends. Was a bad friend to bow. I honestly feel like that is most of the case for like just streaming as a whole for most people who are just on that grind. But I honestly feel like you should not throw your friend around like that. Like, and your friends actually just as a whole. That's just me. But what do I know? My partner / manager Red also fucked up. Yeah, that one literally fit into what I always tell people like every single time. It's like, guys, why you guys are like, oh my god, this person right here, this VTuber is obviously single. I'm probably have my shot, and I'm right here like, dude, no, what the fuck? Like, again, I cannot emphasize this like so. I know I was gone for a bit this year, but like I think I said that so many times. Like, guys, please don't like do this. Like, you know, be like, oh my god, this person's the love of my life and all that kind of stuff. Because a lot of people were like doing that shit. Guys, they're like 90, probably like what, like I always say like 97, 98% of VTubers are already in a relationship. The other ones are like, I don't want to be in a relationship. So yeah, good luck with that information. Again, I have put that out there many, many times. If you guys don't understand that, then yeah, that's a skill issue, Dio, as a wise being once said. Anyway, going to the next bit. He also told artists not to work with Silvervale. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Where was I? Oh yeah, it said he was also an artist not to work with and he also told artists not to work with Silvervale. That's what I meant to say. Goddamn. See, look, it's only like a few words, and even I'm getting fucking tired of reading it because I'm just looking at it, it's like, goddamn, this is a lot of stuff right here. Just because the context. How come she couldn't just do this? I don't know. I honestly feel like this one was a little bit more easier to understand. I didn't know the full extent of what I was saying in DMs. I trusted him. Even my laptop went to sleep for a minute. God damn. I trusted him. It's still my responsibility, so I'm giving my gamers a partnership or a part ownership to atone. Yes, I see. Yes, I see the gamer sub icon is still there. I do not know how I feel about this. So obviously that was a fucking lie. All right, and then the funny part is, But you were all lied to. Yes, we literally were. I literally just saw it like you just ended it and then you said you were all lied to. I honestly feel that now. Like look, it's right there. The gamer something is still there, so I think she still has some stake in it, which is insane. My god. I'm right here just like giving myself like a head like a face palm just from that. Second bit, chat. This wasn't some evil master plan over years. It was all orchestrated by character assassination, which I do not know why that's a okay, hang on. Okay, damn, I forgot where I was. Dude, there's like so much stuff right there. Oh god. Okay, Nanolist was manipulated. She was also overbooked and was used as an excuse to cancel commissions she didn't want to. Okay. There's already proof. I mean, I literally can just go on a large stream right now and just pull that off because I think she just finished talking on that too. Which, again, it's like right there. We all know what happened, so you can't really make that shit up anymore, you know? The chat logs prove that she was the one that kept bringing up canceling, or I guess like canceling models. Yeah, it was canceling models. Shy Lily was the real mastermind. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea why Shy Lily just came out of thin air just like that. Just spawned in just like as an I guess like a random NPC. I honestly do not know how that came in. All she did was say hey, and then gave her point, and then that was literally it. I have no idea why that is there, but oh my god, dude, this is already giving me a headache, and I'm only like just halfway into the summarization. I'm like, oh my god. All right, Red told Nano that Lily was acting weird towards me. Okay, Nano showed Lily, and Lily convinced her she was being manipulated. Lily had robbed all my friends, helped write the docs, and lied on stream to finish me off. Surreal just took the opportunity to pile on her own lies about our history. Okay, so I already know the situation going on with her and Silvervale. I'm gonna be honest with you. If she didn't want to talk to you, or even like just I mean, like chat. Look, there's always gonna be this thing right here. There's gonna be one person that just don't like you. That's literally how it is. The only way you can get them is by throwing a carton of milk at them. That is it. I just kid. Don't do that. Don't do that, chat. Unless it's rotten. I just kid. No, don't do that. Don't do that, please. I swear to God, don't do that. I'm just joking. But yeah. They never talked to me. They took cherry-picked DMs out of context and built a false narrative. They fed it to my friends, who are too emotional to question it. I lost my friends, my career, and my reputation. I'm so sorry for things that I did wrong, but I'm not an evil person they made me out to be. MFW, I need to write a novel to explain the VTuber drama. Anyway, I'm coming back on stream. Okay, alright, okay. Wait, hang on, she's writing a novel? Oh, shit. Oh, God. Is it gonna be something like... Oh, God, okay. Should I say it? Nah, I don't think I'd say that. I don't think I should say that. But I just gonna leave it at that. Yeah. And obviously you gotta read this as Dark did put this in. He did put his own opinion right there. Just gonna read like one of it again. I highly recommend you probably check him out. Says obviously I'm not going to state my opinion since you want to further my response with their party involved. Well, if you plan on reviving it, regardless, the internet talked about the moment day of, so there's plenty of time for people to make up their thoughts and minds about this 5-month drama. Oh yeah, it's 5 months. I don't, dude. Holy shit! I could count time now. Oh my god! I'm sure a lot of you were having aneurysm with opening the document. I'm actually reading this down here. Actually, hang on. With the document, and here's the fully downloaded HTML with the all media screenshots and zips in case you want to view. Okay. And then the guy right here said, "I only read about 50 pages, and my brain started to hurt." Oh no. Oh god, that dude, my brain when I saw that 1,000-page Google Doc, I was like, I'm not gonna read that, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think anybody in their right mind would read that. It's just crazy. But I honestly feel like Sinder can actually write a novel saying I wrote a 1,000-page document on why it wasn't me. I swear to God. Turns out it was all her. I'm just gonna be honest with you. What I said earlier, like on a tweet, like separate, way before this, because I, did like try to find some quick summarizations, and I did see a lot of them kind of consisting of the same thing. And I'm not reading a 1,000-page doc, so if people were to say, "Sin, you should read the 1,000-page doc," I won't be honest with you. I'd rather go outside and touch grass. I honestly feel like I'd rather do that than read a 1,000-page Google Doc. And I can only imagine if she was gone for a whole year, that 1,000-page Google Doc will probably be 2,000 pages or probably 3,000-page doc. I honestly do not know. It was 5 months, so yeah, it might be maybe like close to 3,000-page Google Doc, which would probably be like, I guess that's like a world record now with the most. Is it sad that's actually probably now a world record? Because I don't think anyone's going to do something like this at all. Because I'll be honest with you, 1,000 pages? Bro, no. No, we're not doing that. We're not fucking doing 1,000 page. No one in their right mind will never do 1,000 pages. Bro, I can't even do like 2 pages alone. Next that we have on Sinday Talk, and this is from Lumineera. I can't even say the name right now. My brain's too completely bleh from the whole doc that was just right there, just quick summary, and even then that was a lot. But they have VTuber editions and they're currently open for 4 weeks. This was on September 30th, so they're on their 3rd week, and probably, yeah, no, this is their last week. So if you guys want to be a part of this agency, I highly recommend checking out their forums. They do have like details and all that stuff going into like what they have. But before applying, they did say make sure you are 18 years of older, are committed for making content at least for a year, and you are also willing to collaborate with others, which is basically what I always like to do. But I'm usually just like, I'm kind of shy, okay? That's literally it. And then I'm also busy, and then I also see the stuff going on right now with others, so I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to stay in my bubble. They do have some more stuff going there. Like they did say you will keep your IP, 100% of your IP, 100% earn, in-house resources, manager support, event support team, marketing team, and social media support. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So they'll be able to kind of steer you in the right direction. I definitely do like that right there. So if you guys are interested, be sure to check them out. It's going to be closing like very soon, so highly recommend you guys checking them out if you are interested. Next that we have, and this is Alara, and this was from October 5th. At first you thought this would be a graduation there, but you know, going on the stream she's doing on right now, it's not. This is just like her just saying, hey, heads up, you know, she's not been feeling a little too good with all the stuff going on, like mental health wise. So she's probably like, I honestly feel like she might just take like a week break. I'll be honest with you, I took like a few months break, and I actually felt a lot more refreshed. And then I saw Vshoujo imploded, which that actually was 5 months worth of, oh my god, what the fuck did I just witness all in one day? Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. I don't recommend going through that again. But Laura, if you need to take a break, you know, feel free, girl. You know, you know, like, I'll just be honest with you, a week break is usually pretty good to have. I took 5 months and I feel perfectly fine. And then the thing happened with Vshoujo, and that obviously made 5 months worth of stress, I guess you could say, from the internet all in one day. So, yay. But now we have my most famous segment of them all, and that is a meanwhile on the internet. Meanwhile on the internet, GameStop has announced a round 2. More Pokemon codes are to arrive as of Saturday, 4 p.m. EST to 1 p.m. PST. Don't miss your shot to get a shiny. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is already passed. But here's the thing, chat. Because if you look right down there, it says, well, you can't even see it. Let me just click on this. This guy actually has this. While supplies last, code is printed on receipt. Let me just tell you this. Turns out it was not. They're not doing that. It's not going to be on the receipt. Why? I honestly do not know. I honestly feel like that's kind of stupid that they just don't do that. If they are doing it in some of your areas, you should definitely ask and check anyway, because that's like, you know, a free code. You know, you don't have to go through any of this other shit now, because I already know how that went, and I did not get my code. I mean, I did get it after a while, but from other means. Meanwhile, on the internet, Battlefield 6. Yes, we're going back to Battlefield 6, and this is Twitch drops. If you have, let's see, for 1 sub, you get the versatile soldier skin. You get a shotgun for just watching 1 hour. Oh, it's a dog tag called shotgun. That's funny. Then you get an actual shotgun. And then you get the Green Falcon for just watching 3 hours. So if you have a sub, feel free to, use it. Like, yeah, you have the gifted sub. You have an Amazon, you have like the free sub right there, where you've been gifted a sub, from somebody who's playing Battlefield, which we're going to go back into that later on. So if you guys want to get some of this stuff, just pop in. And, you guys can get some free rewards right there. The shotgun is pretty okay. I mean, that shotgun is still the best shotgun in the game, and it's the beginning shotgun too. But if you want a dog tag and a helicopter skin, you just watch. You can get 3 rewards just by watching, which is probably more beneficial than just one skin. Because I'll be honest with you, some of the other skins later on in the game look a lot more better than this. Meanwhile, on the internet, Lay's has rolled a brand new logo and packaging, along with a healthier version of chips. I find that as funny as me trying to read 1,000 pages of that Google Doc, because healthier, really? Behold, chat, the new Lay's logo and new packaging for the potato chips. Behold, it's quite literally, they just added the fucking sun and they just changed the font and that's it. But that's just, why? Also, how does that make it look healthier? It literally does not. Like, it makes me feel like I'd rather just get an actual potato and eat it just raw. Which you probably should not do because you might get something. It's called Idahoan. Sorry, people from Idaho. I'm just joking. Please don't cancel me. I can't get canceled by Idaho again. Meanwhile, on the internet, you thought it was bad enough from the potato chip, so we're going to do another round of holy shit, these companies are doing this shit again. Long John Silver's is swapping the iconic fish for chicken. Why? Because I honestly don't know why. It says chicken and seafood, but they've always had chicken and seafood, but it literally got its startup from just fish. So you heard of the golden fish? Guess what? Now prepare for the golden chicken. And I think that's the only thing they changed. They just deleted that and put a chicken. Which had a lot of people commenting on this, which this one I saw and it's actually right here. I didn't even have to look for it. It's like right there. See, like, chat, think about it. Penguin. It's a little bit of both. That's all they said. Penguin. That should be the logo. Long John Silver's penguin. I mean, to be fair, they keep changing the designs of these logos like every fucking 2 to 3 weeks. I'm like, guys, just stop changing these logos. If it's not broken, you don't need to fix it. I'm just saying, guys. Then again, it's Long John Silver's. So, honestly, do not know. Maybe they're just trying to compete with Popeyes now. That's it. They're trying to fight against the chicken cartel of restaurants. It all makes sense. Holy shit, why did I not see this earlier? Wait, what if they're all trying to be independent and trying to do something, and they're trying to fight against this other corporations doing all the same other stuff, kind of like a cartel, like a chicken cartel. Long John Silver just joined the chicken cartel. Because they tried fighting it, but they didn't like it, or they tried to join in, but they were like, "Nah, man, it's not going to work with us." Maybe that's what's going on. Something like that is going on. I'm telling you, isn't it strange? It has to be that right there. They're trying to join in these other cartels, just like how Long John Silver is forgetting the fish cartel and going to the chicken cartel. That it all makes sense now. Josh is like, what the fuck? I don't know. They keep changing the logos. They just changed potato chip logo for Lay's, for Christ's sake. I don't know what's going on. If they changed the McDonald's logo from the yellow M to a slightly darker tint of yellow, I honestly feel like I'm just going to flip out. I literally will flip out because it's not doing anything. You're just annoying everyone at that point because you spent like $500,000 on the logo change and they just changed the fucking color font. That's all they did. But this one, they just fucking just. I honestly feel like they picked that logo of that chicken, and just slapped it on there. Just like what that last guy did with the penguin. Like, I honestly feel like that's what he did. He just found a fucking penguin and put it on there. Like, what the fuck, man? We did a little reaction video segment, scary video. Not doing that shit again. Also, if you guys are going to share that, it's up on some timestamp so I can be like, I can prep myself. Or if you're just, you know what? You guys are just going to fucking just put it in random spots anyway. So, you know what? Never mind. Love of God, please don't say something too scary. If you all enjoyed everything that we've covered today, especially the reaction segment that we always do every Sunday. Obviously, it's not going to be up on YouTube because it's going to be on a separate reaction video. If you have any scary videos, feel free to join the Discord, put them in the news coverage, and I'll be able to check them out. As well as anything else that you have seen this week too, feel free to put in the Discord, and I will go into covering it the following Sunday. So be sure to have a most fantastic rest of your day, a most fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you all then. Ta-ta.
Always in the wrong, knowing where we stand.